I'm Eddie.
I'm Billy.
We are the Trick-or-Treaters.
And
We're back. The final 2 episodes of part 1 for Wednesday season 2.
I was smiling the whole time. So episode 3, I was not expecting, it was not on my bingo card for them to have a camp.
It was definitely reminiscent of the Pro Cup episode from season 1.
Yeah, where it's like teamwork.
Great. I mean, Wednesday on his zip line, sword fight between Wednesday and Morticia. Oh my
That's all
God.
in just in episode 3, guys. My gothic heart, that's all it can take. I was like, oh my God, give me more.
Yeah. And I called it from the beginning. Episode 4 ended on a cliffhanger. Now we gotta wait a month.
A little bit under, but yeah, about a month.
Yeah, a little.
We'll just say a month.
Yeah, roughly a month. September 3rd is when the final 4 drop.
I will be rewatching the first 4 just kind of one by one before part 2 again, and then we can.
They were great.
The pacing, once again, just boom, 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 done.
Exactly, yeah.
I schoolgirl, I asked him, I said, are we going to get who I think we're going to get? And we did!
And we got a Fester-centric episode that was great. What made it great is you got Fester doing his thing, and then when it did bounce back to Nevermore, it was mainly with the Professor Olaf character played by Christopher Lloyd. So it's like we were bouncing between old and new Fester, and it was great.
It was great. And also, I heard Fester didn't believe in love, but he says now he's a believer. Not a doubt in his mind.
Yeah.
He's in love.
I'm a believer. Yeah.
Okay, so let's because it's easy to mix episodes. We won't spoil everything, but the campground thing was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Wednesday said she gets things done. That's what I like about her. She challenges the normies to a game, and the winner gets camp.
Campground got double booked.
Yep.
And the normies try to kick the outcasts, the Nevermore students, off, and Wednesday challenges them. Winner gets to stay. And it was awesome.
Should I say it? That was hot. That's all I'm going to say to it. It was.
It was.
And
it's like, okay, we know, we have a guess.
We know Wednesday. What were you saying? Go ahead. Finish your thought.
I had a feeling that the outcasts were going to win. That's why when she's standing like school suit, zip line, and she pulls out the crossbow and is like, yes, zip line.
Zip line. Oh my God, that was so cool. So I'm trying to remember what else happened in that episode. Oh,
that was a sword fight between Wednesday.
There was a sword fight, and it was over a book.
Mm-hmm.
And then they keep talking about Grandmama, and we're like, okay, are we gonna meet Grandmama? We know from the trailer, obviously, yes. Eventually, we're gonna meet her, but it was kind of like when, and she gets introduced.
I like the character of Grandmama. She's fun. Too. I mean, you watch the '90s movies, and Grandmama's okay. There's this bit when I think it's the first one where it's like, dinner's gonna be like, here, kitty, 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 kitty.
That was so great. Wait till you see the show.
But the changes, and this goes back to season 1, 2, that they've made to some of these characters is great. I mean, even in the 90s, you had Morticia and Gomez were always romantic.
Yeah.
Always. I think that's been a characteristic of them, probably dating back to the comics.
Yes.
So it's nice to see that hadn't changed, but you get a new version of Wednesday, obviously. And you can tell there's a time gap during the productions because obviously Pugsley
and Eugene both grew a lot.
Yeah.
They look different. Eugene looks way different.
But these episodes, like Billy said, episode 3 was mainly the camp episode.
The camp. You also have the subplot of Pugsley and Eugene sneaking and trying to keep a secret Slurp.
Yes.
And I hope we get some action figures for the season or some sort of animatronic of Slurp because he would make a really cool Halloween decoration.
Yes,
so would
he
Christopher
would.
Lloyd's. What was his name? The professor
Olaf.
Olaf. I don't know. My names this year are slipping me, but Olaf would have been a great snowman. But also, he would make an awesome
Ever seen
head thing.
Series of Unfortunate Events?
I have not.
Count Olaf, played by Jim Carrey in the movie anyway.
Okay.
In the TV show that's on Netflix, it's Neil Patrick
I need to watch
Harris.
it. Is it good?
The show is more faithful to the books.
Do you like it? You've seen the show?
I've seen, I think, season 1.
You liked it, though?
I enjoyed it, yes.
Okay. But they do a good job with what he's saying with the changes. They're natural. It feels like they would, like Eugene, like he said, the popularity changed him. Ajax is still about the same, I would say.
Yeah. A little upset with Enid at the moment, which is understandable.
Yeah. There was no communication at all from her end. She was just sort of avoidant of Ajax and didn't really take into mind how he would have felt about the whole, oh, I have a new boyfriend kind of thing. Funnel cake. Yeah.
Yes.
But amazing, by the way. That was delicious. I got food poisoning once from a funnel cake, so I've been leery ever since. But this one was perfect.
Local small town fare. Had to get a funnel cake.
Had to get a funnel cake and a pork chop sandwich. Those are like the two musts.
I did the pulled pork, but
oh, how was the pulled pork?
Oh, it was good.
I need to do the nachos next year. But anyways, we were getting distracted. What reminded me though is it's funny. We were watching Wednesday and they had the festival, just like season 1. They had the festival and we saw a panda, just like the panda Weems.
Mm-hmm.
So that was ironic. And we also, there was something else. There was another deja vu thing that happened with Wednesday when we were up at but I kind of forget it now. There was something I saw and I'm like, we just talked about this. Like, you ever get that sense where you talk about something and then you see it like 10 minutes later? That's what happened today.
That happens a lot.
It does.
Especially when you got small festivals like this. A lot of the stuff they use the same rides, at least the same basic rides, whether the rides are themed differently is that. But yeah, draw inspiration from movies, TV shows, or whatever, or the shows and draw inspiration from
they play off of like the stereotypes of the rides and stuff.
So there's a festival episode and then we go into our small town festival and we're going to notice similarities.
We are, and I told him it felt weird because we weren't there very long, but it still felt like we did everything we really wanted to. Because there's been years where I've sat up there all day, and it's okay, but I kind of like the way we did it, where we went up there, we got some food, where we checked out everything, we found some movies, came back here, chilled out, went back up when it cooled down, because there was a slight, like, rain, sprinkles, we'll call it, and then it cooled down.
Barely, but once it cooled down, the heat dynamic.
Oh, it was so amazing.
Back to Wednesday,
yes.
Episode 4. Mainly takes place off campus, away from Nevermore.
Yes. I like that they're doing different locations.
And it is nice. I mean, season 1, it gave you a feel for the school. Season 2, we're getting away from the school, other locations in the world.
It feels like a bigger scale.
Where Tyler ended up, where Thornhill ended up. What some of the other family members might be up to. Festa, Grandmama was introduced. Are we going to meet Cousin Nick?
I think eventually we're going to have to, because his name was in season 1. We see his name as like a big name alumni, so I'm thinking he's going to have some sort of role at some point.
I think he's one of the out of the main Adams that we normally know. He's the one we haven't met yet.
I'm thinking next season.
And then when you take into account Addams Family Values, which is the second movie from the 90s, you got Pubert.
Which we don't know if
he's the baby. But we don't know if he's going to be part of this or if they're sticking to the original comic canon and all that, so he didn't exist.
We do know Ophelia's out there somewhere, or we don't know what her fate was. But she's been missing. They said she's been missing for 20 years.
The character. The mystery character. In the cell. That's another theory.
You think that's Ophelia?
Could be Ophelia or Tyler's mom.
I'm thinking Tyler's mom.
You get 20 years of explaining why Wednesday didn't recognize her, despite it being her aunt.
Maybe she never met her.
Exactly.
She's been locked up. That could be Ophelia. There are more questions. You remember at the end of season 1 where Wednesday says, There are more secrets lurking in Jericho.
Uh-huh.
The further we get into this world, the more questions I have.
Exactly.
That's why I love about this show. It kind of reminds me of Supernatural at the beginning when they kept it small scale monster hunts. It's like we're getting very small. We're getting some answers.
Sorry, people keep trying to call me.
Yeah. We keep getting some answers, but then after you get an answer, another question pops up.
Exactly.
And I like that a lot about this show. They're doing a good job of keeping my curiosity. The whole time I'm like, we're sitting here like, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll pause it and just have a discussion.
And
now we were kind of trying
season 1, we did take a break in between episode 2
which I liked.
and 3.
I like that.
When I did season 1, I did 7 in a row, and I would have had all 8 in a row, but I had to go to work.
Another fine day, run by responsibility.
Exactly. So I had to wait. The end, if you remember season 1, for those of you that have seen it, it ends on a cliffhanger of who the monster is. And we've already mentioned Tyler. So if you're watching this, more than likely you've seen season 1.
Right.
So episode 7 ended with the reveal that Tyler was the Hyde, the monster of the season.
Yes.
So imagine having to turn it off and go to work for a good 5 hours. Because my work shifts, being just the dishwasher at my local Denny's, are short. But then having to ask my coworkers if they've seen it and gotten a couple yeses, like, no spoilers, I've not seen the finale yet. I had to stop because I had to come to work. They're like, ouch. I'm like, yeah, that hurts.
It does. I like the darkness of it.
I'm going to kill my coworker.
Why?
Well, I think it was her boyfriend. He's like, I'm going to tell you what happens Wednesday gets shot. Right out the window.
He said that?
Well, he didn't say the window part, but he told me Wednesday got shot.
Damn.
I'm going to do... Joella?
The pacing to this was perfect.
The pacing is wonderful. It's not too fast, not too slow. They're not bombarding you with too much information.
With about an hour per episode, it feels like it's needed this season.
The episodes I've noticed do seem a little longer.
Not much.
But not much.
No.
Because with the bid, Netflix exclusives, you don't got to worry about ads. I wonder how ads would work with.
There are the ad tier.
I'm aware of that, but I don't know where those ads would fit in because I don't really see spots where you could slip ads in.
Not on this. I'd be pissed. This is my favorite show. Could you imagine if they left it on every 5 minutes they did a commercial? I'd be pissed.
But so you actually got a full hour, not the 40 minutes plus commercials that you get on TV.
Yeah, it's not like TV length where they say an hour, but it's really about 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
It's an hour time block when you got those commercials.
Right.
But hopefully Netflix we get a season 2 release. Now, do you think with the release date, physical media?
Oh, okay.
Do you think we're going to get a part 1 and then part 2, or do you think they're going to
No,
wait?
I think they're going to put it together for the whole season.
Because I know there's a few shows they've done that. Haven, which is what I'm watching right now with Mom. They did that.
I think the disc will end at part 1, and then the next disc will be...
just like season 1, if you look, it's 4 episodes per disc.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Part 1 is going to be disc 1. Part 2... I wish they would do, though... Okay, guys, we're opening the vault. We have bonus features we've been keeping back. We're going to go ahead and throw those in there with season 2.
That would be awesome.
I told him my idea when the series is over, and I would buy this, even if I already had the season individually. Come out with the Nevermore Academy box, and then have all the seasons in there.
Hall.
Yeah. Well, I would do just Enid and Wednesday's dorm.
That's what I mean by Ophelia Hall, that door, the window at the top.
Yeah.
It would be wonderful.
Hopefully the roof will be easier to do than the damn Legos.
Lego, that was a pain. I got it finished, though. Took me a while. I had to...
He did. His roommate got scared when he put on the welding mask.
No, I didn't have to go that extreme, thankfully. But despite what the book said for this goes there, I had to move them over just enough to get them to click in.
And it looks great. Right. The thing is, though, about this show, one of our friends we bumped into said, "Oh, it's so much darker. It's much more violent." Well, that's what they wanted. That's what Ortega wanted. That's what they all wanted. and I'm here for it. I love it. And like, it's almost like watching the show today. It was almost like each episode. Here's a Christmas gift. Oh, this is awesome. I'm cool with just this. But here's another one that goes with that. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And they just keep giving you more and more.
Whether that
so many great scenes. The bee scenes with the pink stuff, the way they shot that was beautiful. And then he noticed a song that was sang really well around the campfire.
The song Bad Moon Rising.
Oh my God, that was a wonderful
addition. I love the original CCR version.
Me too.
Creedence Clearwater.
Yeah.
But according to what I found online, it actually is Catherine Zeta-Jones, who plays Morticia in the show, singing it. And it is beautiful. We have got to build a Wednesday playlist.
And a spooky season in general. Kind of combine that for this year, because we're thinking about doing a Halloween party with me, him, and our other friend. Who knows what our mind can come up with?
Oh God, spooky seasons for basically spooky.
I just thought of a great idea. I will tell you off screen though, because I don't want to share it on here, but I have an idea. And it's dangerous when we have ideas. If you ever see us look at each other, one of us says, I have an idea, and we get that look on our face, you need to get the hell out of there or join us. If you join us, I promise you, trick-or-treaters, it is going to be a wild ride on this channel. We're just getting started, and we are sorry we haven't been able to post more content, but we're having fun with it again, and we will have more content coming.
Work schedules just aren't always this.
Right, so we appreciate your patience.
Schedule that, and he does too. The problem is we're able to get together once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, generally. We've thought about doing some StreamYard stuff. We'll see how that plays out.
We'll see how that does.
We'll test it. We'll test it first.
So we can get that to work. I can be sitting back on my couch, and I've got the black recliner, and despite my pixels on my laptop screen being damaged, I could always screen share to my TV.
So I'm thinking we're gonna have more content, guys. We appreciate your patience, but we'd rather have less videos and not be forced and actually make them good. If you have watched the show, let us know. What do you think about season 2 so far?
Whether that be more movie haul videos like we did earlier today.
That was so much fun.
We have to finish collection videos, and I've added to my shelves from
me too.
Where we did my part 1.
Why don't we'll try to do it a little bit quicker and go through some of the videos, but we like talking about them, so maybe not. We'll figure it out. We already did part 1. We'll do a part 2, and we'll just keep it going.
And we know we wanted to do a season 1 Wednesday review. We just didn't get around to it.
No, I was only able to rewatch the first 2 episodes.
I was real quick this past weekend able to rewatch season 1.
But I've seen it so many times that I had it mostly memorized, and I've read the book too, which kind of helps.
Wonderful. The book is a great read. I hope we get a season 2 adaptation.
I think we will. I think we'll get more merch if that's possible. I don't need. Oh, okay. I want.
Surprised you don't have a wallet with the window on it yet.
Do they have that?
No, but it'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A simple billfold wallet with the window.
This is the problem with him and I. We go somewhere and he finds something. I'm like, damn it, Eddie, you keep finding things I have to buy.
I'll be scrolling Facebook. It's like, oh, look, Wednesday cookbook. Send the bill. Damn it, Eddie.
I already have a Wednesday cookbook, but yeah, and I have a Wednesday clue that I don't have on display because it's buried. But I've got quite a Wednesday collection, just like he has quite a Sam collection.
When we were at a local video store, we got our hauls today. I looked over, they have a small game section. And I'm like, hey, Bill, you need a Monopoly set? He's like, they don't have a Wednesday Monopoly set, do they? I'm like, no, Stranger Things.
Which is very tempting, too. I need to get more of that stuff. The thing is, I don't have space. I want to have a collectible room eventually, like a home library office, and then a collectible room where I just have, like, figures, statues, stuff like that. But I would say I like the pacing. I like where they're going with the story.
Yeah.
It was there's more to the picture. Obviously, we've only gotten part of the reveal. I think there could be another accomplice.
Oh, yeah.
Because it feels like that was kind of a letdown with not really a letdown with the reveal. I need to see the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Because I thought the bird person was going to be really, really badass and cool. Not what I imagined at all.
Well, we don't know that they're not. They could still be cool.
Yeah. So I will say, though, part 1, as he said, there's so many questions left. One of my favorite scenes is in the very first episode, though, and I'll just say it has to do with Wednesday in a painting. That's all I can say. And I was laughing. We were both laughing our asses off because imagine if you were a certain way, right? Your personality with certain characteristics, and someone paints you in a way that you've never been your entire life, and they're trying to make you into somebody you're not. That's kind of what happens there. That's exactly what happens, and that's horrible. But it made us laugh. Also, the subplot with Bianca and her mom and Birdsong community,
Yes.
that's really interesting. So there's so many things that could all come together, and this could be a whole bigger picture that we don't even realize. That's what I like about this.
Definitely.
Coming soon, though, guys, I don't like to spoil stuff, but I will say this. It is August, which means we will be getting into some spooky season stuff. I won't tell you what we're watching and reviewing, but I will say there will be some spooky season content on here. Because we are the trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, and we never know what we're going to pull. I mean, it's like, hey, I'll come over, pick one.
Yeah, but we will be filling your candy bucket.
And I try and delve into my films and try and find one either he hasn't seen or one I've not seen in years to give it a rewatch.
I can't wait to jump down the rabbit hole of Universal. We started, but we never got to finish Invisible Man, but I want to kind of go through all the Universal stuff. Or at least the ones that are good. The ones that you deem are worthy to like watch. Because I know there's some of those that just kind of
the original ones of each monster,
yes.
Bride of Frankenstein, yes. And the Abbott and Costello movies for sure.
But I don't need to see Pac-Man versus Frankenstein's monster. I'm sorry, that one
it's
just
Wolf. It's Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
Okay, but you know what I mean, like the real cheesy ones.
Well,
they're all cheesy,
especially the mummy ones. They chuck those out real quick.
But overall thoughts, great season. I'm liking the vibe.
Oh yeah, season 1.
You can tell it's a bigger budget.
Season 2, part 1, wonderful. You can tell that they had either a bigger budget or, like I said in the previous video, they did change filming locations, so that could be just cost of filming is lower.
Either that, or they had a bigger budget and what they wanted to expand had better environmental things they could use.
I mean, it could be both.
Because that camping scene, that might have been hard for them to have done it in Romania.
Yeah, it could have been.
Because Ireland has beautiful nature, so
yeah.
I'm real happy with the season. I'm going to be rewatching slower, but I'm just one episode here, one episode there. But I want to rewatch to see if I notice anything different. And there's a lot of characters that you kind of think are just background characters and not very important, and they end up actually being very important. So there's a few people. What was the name of that facility?
Willow Creek.
Yeah, my brain today. I'm not memorizing any characters or any buildings at all today. I'm just like zap.
But it was wonderful.
It was.
So come September, it may be a bit, but once the rest of the season drops until we can get to watch it. But it should be great.
Yeah, we'll review part 2, and we'll keep up with the Wednesday. We may go back eventually and just give our general thoughts on season 1, because I could kind of wrap up my thoughts about the season as a whole pretty easily, I would say. Because I've seen enough to where I can kind of like remember everything, the big things that happened. But
it is nice to see other alumni from the Addams Family come in.
Yes, it is. Grandmama is interesting.
Well, what I meant was the actress. Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
We have Christina Ricci.
Who's left? I'll tell you what, I will lose my shit even if he just makes a cameo. If they can get John Aston just to make an appearance. Even if it's just a very
The original Gomez would be.
Because he's still around.
I think he's the only one out of that.
He's in his 90s.
Because I think we just lost Wednesday, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah, Lisa Loring, she died recently.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but I think she had some sort of illness. But it's sad because Cousin her and Gomez were the last 3. Now it's just him.
I would have loved to have seen 3 generations of Wednesday on the screen at one time.
Could you imagine if they did like a dancing scene and you start out with Jenna and then you throw in Christina and then you throw in Lisa?
Oh, even as an outtake, that would have been hilarious.
You know what else would be amazing? Is if me and you went to a Comic-Con and we found out that they were going to have the cast of Wednesday there.
You would lose your shit.
Well, it depends on which ones.
I would look at you and tell you no flirting with Jenna.
I would not flirt with Jenna. You talk to celebrities like normal people.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually,
She's
the
cute.
one I would really want to meet besides her, I really want to meet Fred Armisen, and then also Emma. Emma has such range with her acting. Like she plays, I've seen a few of her movies. She just plays really different characters. Like Girl's Guide to Murder, solving a close case.
Ooh.
That was really good. That was off a book series, and she's gonna be doing book 2 this year. And then Minecraft, she plays the older sister really well.
Okay.
I just think she's a good actress. But
yeah.
But yeah, Eddie would be on my shit about everything.
Oh, I would be, if we ended up going to a con and the cast of Wednesday was there, especially Ortega, I would be happy to no, stop it.
No, I talk to celebrities like normal people, honestly. Because they are.
Exactly.
And they'd probably get tired.
A normal person you find attractive, you flirt a little.
That would be hilarious. I just walk up. No. Okay. Picture. Yes. Bye. Okay.
I look at you. Behave. I can see what's standing in line. Why'd you tell me? Because you gotta keep my friend here under control.
Was the shot collar necessary?
Oh, please, no shot call. I'd be standing there with a cattle prod.
Not again. Last time you said, Billy, we only need 2 tacos each. That's all we need. We don't need to put them in the fridge for the next day, okay?
But
anyways, no, this was great.
It was a wonderful re-entry into the world for the first half of the season as a whole. And I can't wait to see where the season goes.
Me either. And I'm thinking Pugsley, or not even Pugsley, Fester. Fester could use his own spinoff because he tells all these stories about all these crazy things he's done.
Yeah.
I think we need a Fester spinoff.
Yeah, it would be wonderful.
Well, guys, I think my final thoughts are good character building. They're starting to build up some of these other characters. It's not just Wednesday Enid. They're actually starting to bring other characters up. I just hope some of these side characters don't get lost in the shuffle because they have so many good characters and limited 8 episodes. You only have so much time. You're not going to give everyone a story because to me, Bianca should be like right next to Wednesday and Enid. Like not the top, but like right close. Same thing with Ajax. He has a lot of potential. We've got good character building, good world building as a whole. I had to get up and stretch or I was going to doze off. It's a little late while we were recording this. Well, you're normally up to like 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, but when I'm comfortable, I'll end up dozing off wherever I'm sitting. But it was great. I love how they're expanding on everything. Yes, and the powers. Everybody have a different powers. Yeah, not just. We're starting to get more also, subclasses. Yeah, more of the outcasts. It's not just 4 now. Well, it never was 4. Well, no, they introduced the main 4. There was the 4 main ones that Enid introduced. But we're starting to get more subclasses as we go. Yeah. And I'm liking that a lot. It was so funny, though, seeing the look on the employee's face at Wendy's whenever you had thing on you and we walked into Wendy's. Like, they knew these people are not playing around. Let's give them all the sauces. If they actually did that on purpose, sweet. Dude. But yeah, they gave us everything we wanted. This was like, between the 2 of us, we got all 4 of the Wendy's sauce packets. We did. But this is like Halloween and Christmas and birthday combined with how good this was. I was just so impressed with everything. It was worth the wait. We have part 2 coming next month. I'm hoping we don't got to wait as long. I'm thinking 2 years. 3. I'm thinking 27, probably. I'm hoping it's sooner than that. I know they got to film post-production. And they got to write it first. Then they got to... Well, considering it's already been approved, they could be already writing. It's been greenlit, yes, but they probably haven't even started filming yet. Well, agreed. But like I said... And I think they would film during the summer, so I'm thinking they'll film next year. And Ortega's got a definite film career, so she's not tied down to just Wednesday. No. This is my favorite with her as far as... This is my favorite Burton project by far, just because of how vast the world is. I told him we need a video game now. Solving cases. Now that we are getting an expansion more for like the Outcast, more of Jericho, Nevermore. Eventually. An open world video game would be awesome. Nevermore, Jericho. I would even have it. You could start in the Addams Family house. You could use different shows and stuff to like give you different places we haven't been to in the show yet. You could kind of use that.
That could be fun.
Like we start out as Wednesday at summer break, and she's getting ready. Like you start Wednesday out at these schools, and she keeps finding ways to get kicked out until she goes Nevermore.
Piranhas in the pool.
Ouch.
Oh. Season 1 opens.
That was horrible. I felt so bad for that poor kid.
Yeah, attempted murder.
How would that look on your record?
It's horrible. People would know I couldn't get the job done.
Fair enough.
But it was what they're doing with the show is nice. They're not rushing it. They're not just trying to put it out to make money. Burton and even Ortega, they're taking care of this.
I think they said Burton once again was going to direct 4 episodes, and there was somebody else doing the other 4.
It's a pet project.
Burton, obviously, you can see the influence with the built architecture and everything. You could definitely tell Burton's all over this.
One of the flashbacks in one of the earlier episodes, we had stop motion.
And I yelled, I'm like, Burton, stop motion!
Burton, stop motion is very reminiscent of, like, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas.
James and the Giant Peach, which he produced on. And there is a skeleton if you look closely. Well, because we saw Skellington, James, and the Giant Peach. We both noticed that.
And there's a skeleton head in Beetlejuice as well.
Really? I must have missed that.
Oh, if you're not paying attention, it's very easy.
Is that the circus part where he... Okay, then I did see that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But I also gave them idea of a Burton game like Kingdom Hearts where you go to all the different Burton worlds.
This is definitely a pet project for Burton and Company.
Yes. And they had a blast.
They are not rushing it. They are taking their time. So while I'm hoping Ortega, and I'm saying this with all the love, I'm hoping she continues to age as gracefully as she is. Because she can still pass for younger than I know she is.
I think she'll be able to pull it off for a little while longer.
Yeah.
Long enough to do 3 or 4 seasons.
Exactly. Because if she ages... age catches up with her. And sometimes out of the blue, age can hit you. It's gonna be obvious that she's not gonna be able to play a younger Wednesday.
They're gonna have to age her up a bit.
Yeah.
And make it like later on in life. Like college age or
exactly.
something like
I mean, she'll still look fairly young, but not young enough to pass, late teens?
Yeah, she's like early 20s right now, so I would say you probably still have a good while for her to play Wednesday.
I mean, movies in general like to cast older actors as teenagers, mainly so they can get away with the nudity shots.
Yes, Trash is taking her clothes off again.
Return of the Living Dead. Love that movie. But
I need to watch it again. We got to introduce our friend to it. She has not seen it before.
But lovely show. They're taking their time. They're loving it. Obviously, the fans enjoy it. The amount of merch. I'm just looking around your living room here.
I got 1 or 2 things.
Wednesday, I think, while it took off a lot faster than Trick or Treat did in the merch department.
Well, I think they knew it was going to have cool looking merch.
Yeah, it's the same principle. I mean, with Wednesday, it was sort of advertised a bit more.
There's a new Living Dead doll coming out soon.
You had the Netflix show, all that, and it's great. So Netflix actually spent time to advertise this. It got popped up while you're scrolling through Netflix or Facebook if you follow their page. And then like Trick or Treat, which is my go-to, it was a direct-to-video release. It didn't really get it, and then people discovered it, and it became this cult
because they demanded more
icon.
But I love the Thing intro at the beginning now.
They've gotten to where you see Thing, he snaps twice, and then it goes into the Netflix.
Whoever came up with that, and then the graphics and the music, just all brilliant. It all flows together for this world perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a theatrical release where you could actually sit down and watch. this season. After you've already seen it, I wish Netflix would do like limited events where they would go to theaters and the Netflix would actually have a theatrical showing of Wednesday. Like where you show part 1 and then buy a ticket for part 2.
That would be awesome.
I just know eventually when we have a home theater, we're going to have some cool stuff going.
Yes.
Because I would like to continue this channel because this channel gives us an excuse to watch more movies anyways. So.
Not that we need it.
No, we enjoy them, but I like talking about them because we don't really have an outlet because around here, there are people that watch films, but everyone's working and in a hurry, so the chance to actually sit down with people.
If I ever got the chance to sit down and talk to the people that run our local Orpheum Theater, I'd have a blast.
I've talked a little bit to the owner about some movies.
I would have a blast to just sit and talk to them about it.
Because I was talking today with the guy that did special effects for Hollywood, and he was telling me he can tell when special effects are good or bad. Like it's like our acting coach will watch it for the acting performance. He'll watch them for special effects and determine if they're good or bad. Stranger Things, he thinks has amazing actor or amazing special effects, which it does.
And Wednesdays, they are great.
The whole lightning blast.
You got the lightning from both Fester and Pugsley now.
Yes.
Any blood and gore, which I think we're getting quite a bit more this season.
Really? I didn't notice. I thought maybe once or twice. No, I'm kidding, guys. Completely. A lot more action. Yeah. Less romance. The romance this season is Enid.
It's Enid.
Because Wednesday, and Jenna did not want Wednesday to have like a romance triangle.
No. Triangle. I wouldn't mind a love interest, but don't force it.
Don't force it.
Happen.
Agnes.
Please no.
Agnes and Pugsley.
That would just be creepy. She's trying to be a mini Wednesday.
That would. Can I say that? I'm going to say that I didn't like her at first, but Agnes is one of my favorite new additions because
she grows on you.
She's a fangirl, but she's actually useful.
Yes.
And she can turn invisible, and I love that.
She grows on you.
Who needs an invisibility cloak when you can just turn invisible?
Yeah. She definitely grows on you. She's a nice new character.
I think the problem is after you watch a season, you get attached to the project. And then it's years later, it's later, like what, 2022 was season 1? So here we are, like 3 years later.
2 or 3 years.
So when you get 3 years later, you already have in your mind how Nevermore should be. So it's kind of hard to like when you first watch it to really like it as much. But when we got further into it, I started liking it more, and I wanted to rewatch it and see how I feel. Like episode 1 was perfect, especially that whole picture thing.
Yes,
I was dying. We both were because we just looked at each other and were like, no. But guys,
we knew something was going to happen. Wednesday did not look happy
because they portray her as a person she's not. But I love this show. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Like I said, home theater eventually. I would love to have the window for like a home library.
It's obvious they've already got at least most, if not all, of part 2 done and ready to go.
It probably is. They're just waiting to load it in.
I don't know if they're waiting to load it in or if they still got some post-production to do.
Well, the theory now is the reason why they split it into parts is they know shows like Wednesday and Stranger Things is the only reason why people stick around. So instead of just watching part 1 and unsubscribing, they get another month out of you. Then you stick around for part 2 in September, so they got more money out of you for September.
That makes sense.
And then you cancel but then you won't cancel long because Stranger Things is back day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
They've realized they got their 2 big draws on Wednesday.
And this is the last for Stranger Things, so they're hoping Wednesday carries them as they build new shows. Because we know the Duffer Brothers are going to be doing a Stephen King, The Talisman book as their next project, which I've read the book. Amazing. You would like it. It's kind of slow, but in an okay way. My favorite character is Wolf. That's all I'll say. But guys, this has been amazing. We've had fun. We got to have some fair food. I had the pork chop sandwich. You had the pulled pork.
Yep.
And we each had a funnel cake. Well worth the money.
Yes.
And we did not spend nearly as much as I thought we would because if you sit there all day, you end up eating more and spending more. Like he said, fair food isn't filling, but the pork chop I had was filling. But if you get like a corn dog, that's not very filling.
No.
You're ready to eat like an hour later.
Exactly, like Chinese food.
Yes, certain foods.
But yeah,
I love being lost in this world.
The next month needs to just zip by, in my opinion.
Well, I think we need to start watching some more of our films we
Well, we
just
can
got.
do that, but I mean, when part 2 drops,
I know. We're already looking forward to part 2.
we're already looking forward to probably the Tuesday after it drops.
I do want to show Eddie a film called Jennifer's Body. That's a cult classic.
I've heard of it, and I know it's Megan Fox, but I've never actually seen it.
It's one of those. It's hard to describe. It's different. It's very different than most horror.
All right, but
Final thoughts for you?
final thoughts. Well, September 6th needs to get here really, really quickly.
Third.
Third.
But we won't see it until. See, here's normally he works 2 jobs actually.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So the only days
Monday,
we can watch stuff.
Wednesday I'm at Denny's, and Thursdays I help out at a local honeybee farm as a tech person.
So we'll have to watch it that following Tuesday.
So Tuesday's my only free.
So it'll be 6 days after it comes out.
Yeah.
And I can wait. I'll pick you up. We'll do the same thing today, except we won't have the fair.
We won't have.
I still want to take a break though for a little bit. I kind of like doing that but maybe we'll do a break after each episode and just sort of like talk about it and then maybe do other stuff. We eventually want to do more Lego stuff.
So with it being a Tuesday, probably not as long as a break.
Well, like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because if we start early enough, it's only 4 hours. So yeah, we'll have time. If we start like 9 or 10. He's sneezing, he's coughing, he's about to fart and shit.
I'm fine. But it's just some.
There, I hit the button.
It's just some seasonal stuff. I hate the seasonal weather when it hits.
Me too. I've been getting coughing too.
But it was wonderful. The rest of the season needs to get here pretty quickly, in my opinion, so we can find out how it all wraps up.
And then end on the cliffhanger for season 3.
Hopefully not too big. Season 1 didn't end on that big.
Well, there was a stalker.
It was just, okay, what's happening? This is a lead-in, but not a cliffhanger. It's nice.
I hope they do that too, where they set us up. But I told him I think it's going to get bigger scaled, where eventually there's going to be like a full-on war.
Oh yeah,
and it's going to be bloody.
Outcast versus normies, or
Outcast
versus
and
whatever.
Normies teaming up against a greater enemy.
Yes.
So with this year, we've got zombies, we've got all kinds of stuff going on.
But yeah, so I mean, once you guys get around to watching it and then watching our review, we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the episode.
Yeah, let us know.
Should they continue it? Should they just let it die? Obviously, I don't think about that, but other people might. It's like, oh, it's another cash grab. People, not everybody thinks the same way, dude. Obviously, they need to keep it going. It's a great show. It makes Netflix money.
I'm going to introduce him to the rack, guys, after this video.
But other people may be like, oh, you don't need to watch that. It's all creepy monsters. There are some people out there that don't understand.
I showed my grandma.
Normal attraction.
I showed my grandma the show. And whenever she says it's turning into a beautiful day, and she goes, it's raining. And she didn't quite get that they have a different view of the world.
Yes.
And these normies, I detest normies.
Yes. But it was wonderful. And, well, we'll see with whatever we watch and review next.
It was dreadfully good.
It was.
Don't get waterboarded. Light waterboarding. We did some things that almost got us dismissed. Like taking out someone that wasn't even on our list.
We're going to have a party in the CIA?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, so we'll be back with whatever we decide to watch. Whether he picks one, I pick one. It's how we roll.
Yeah, and if sometimes we have time, I would really like to set it up for we do like Tuesday mornings where we each pick a film, watch both. Watch one review, watch another one review, and then go about our day.
Yeah. And you can usually tell when we do that because we're dressed the same in 2 videos that are a week apart.
Yeah, it's not that we're wearing the same clothes both times. We just record that way in future schedules so we can give you guys more spread out content. Man, speaking of spreading out, I mean, anyways, I try to say things when he's taking a drink to make him laugh. He did that to me once, and I spit my soda out. So
not as bad as what
water does not hurt as much as Dr. Pepper.
Not as bad as what the metagaming ghost did to me once.
What?
When I was still living with my aunt. Metagaming ghost and our cousin
Is
was
that the one that loves cinnamon?
the aunt. Yes.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
We were sitting, I think, playing Monopoly or Uno or just talking, and the cat was under the Christmas tree, and he decides to start cleaning himself, and metagaming goes, "Hey, you're no cleaning your balls this time," and I was taking a drink right as she did
You just like
it. Spit take.
you swallow that shit like a pro.
No, because then it would have gone down the wrong. As soon as she said it, I bust out laughing.
I'm not sure that's PG.
But like, yeah. So, you said something about this coming Tuesday we're going to the show.
Freakier Friday.
Hopefully, we're able to get some of the popcorn buckets.
If it's not, if the buckets normally sell out on Thursday, the first day, if it's really popular, or Friday, but there have been some that I've seen stay around. My Thunderbolts one I got, it was there for like a week.
How much did that one on you?
Like 20, 25?
Oh, that's not bad. Better than the Galactus one they had for Fantastic Four.
The average is like 20 to 30, I would say.
Okay, that's fairly cheap then.
Depending on what you want. The Galactus one, how much was it?
Like 80. The thing was huge and it lights up. But yeah, so we're going to see Freakier Friday this Tuesday.
Yes, we were torn between Weapons and Freakier Friday. We decided on Freakier Friday. So Weapons will be, I will buy the movie when it comes out and we will watch it together.
That sounds good.
Horror season coming up. We need to start watching.
When's the last time you saw Freaky Friday?
Oh, it's been years. Probably close after it came out. Because I rented it. Family Video. That's how old I am.
Oh, God. Family Video.
Family Video had a bunch of... Back then, there would be like 20 copies and there might only be one left. So
yep.
That was the best feeling, though. If there was one left and you got the last one, there was never a better feeling.
Evidently, that happened once to my mom and dad. They went to rent movies, and evidently the person behind them was sort of cursing them out because they grabbed the last one, like under.
And I've had times where I couldn't get the movie.
Was like under their breath, getting just a little bit aggravated because they got the last one before they could.
Muggles.
But yeah, But I think we're going to call it here. But wonderful.
I love it. I love the new season. I can't wait to rewatch this part 1 and just kind of take an episode at a time and just process it because I'm sure there's stuff.
You rewatch it because I don't have Netflix at home. I don't have my own Netflix set up at home. You end up catching anything? Let me know.
Yeah, I'll try to message you. Be like, oh my God, I just noticed this. Because sometimes after the fact, after a reveal, like season 1 with Tyler, you start noticing things that you should have picked up on first. But you're trying to also not just they're guilty. You're trying to give them benefit of the doubt. And Tyler or Xavier was like the perfect red herring.
They were both questionable in that season.
Because when the certain times they showed up, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then him doing the self wound threw me off because I thought there was somebody else as the monster and both Xavier and Tyler were innocent. It was going to end up being someone completely different.
Yeah.
Like maybe Ajax, which actually I didn't really ever suspect.
No, Ajax with the whole Gorgon thing, it wouldn't have worked.
No. That Gorgon is a moron. I missed that Eugene. I think I just got that stuck to that Eugene. And it's hard to because I thought he was full grown, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
So it's just a process of okay, he's changed.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to get used to that. All right, guys, we're going to get off here. We have Billy and Eddie's stuff to do, which we never know what it's going to entail.
It's almost 11:30 at night where we are.
Titties. Okay, we'll talk to you all later.
Yep. Bye.